Episode 1, The Beginning of Paradise Part 2. The four girls saw him off as he and Minamata headed for the far end of the docks to a large bus that was parked there. Apparently, this was the place for the first procedure, and the side of the bus was marked with a cross indicating that it was a medical facility. You'll have to go through a brief physical examination here first. After that, hi, welcome to the southern paradise of Banjo Island. We welcome you, Kokoma Shokuin. Wow. Sho was not the only one surprised. Minamata was too. As if to interrupt Minamata's story, a blonde woman in a white coat came out of the large bus. She was tall, over 6 feet tall by Sho's estimation. She was also very glamorous, and Sho swallowed involuntarily at her feminine beauty. That, Minamata-san. This is really Japan, isn't it? That question was understandable. The scenery of the island, which did not seem to be Japanese territory by any means, and the 4 exotic girls who greeted Sho. And then there was this blonde-haired glamour beauty, and if you just looked at it that way, this was a completely different world in a tropical country. I'm sorry, Kokoma-kun. She is the only doctor on the island, and she is also the teacher at the branch school. Yes, you can call me Myron-sensei if you like. I'll call you Shokuin too. Yes, It's nice to meet you. Hi. Nice to meet you too. The two shook hands lightly, and Sho became a little suspicious of Myron's sexy body and voice. He couldn't look her in the eye properly. That? You're not from Japan, are you? Your Japanese is very good. Oh, by the way, those kids were really good too. Now that he thought about it, he realized that Myron and the others were all speaking Japanese fluently. Well, I'm just very good at this, I can speak 5 languages in Japanese alone. What? What 5 languages? Standard Japanese, right? And Osaka dialect, Kyoto dialect, Okayama dialect, and Okinawa's peculiar language. Myron counted on her fingers. I see. But that's not 5 languages. Those are just dialects. Japanese is one of the most difficult languages to learn, but when you're as good as I am, it's just a little bit of fun. I'm afraid of my talent. Ha, Minamata said tiredly. Miss Myron, I'd like you to give Kokoma-kun a physical examination as soon as possible. Oh! I can't make a joke at all. Okay, then Shokuin, please take off your clothes for a brief examination. Oh, yes. Just the top. All of it. All the way down. What? And your pants and socks. Yeah? Oh, lightweight. Could you leave the socks alone, please? I'm more intrigued by them. Myron smiled dangerously at Sho, who was taken aback. Minamata was silent for a while, his puzzled expression clearly showing his dismay and confusion at Myron. Perhaps because she noticed Sho and Minamata's expressions, Myron gave a short huh and then said with a slight hint of annoyance. What is it? It's just a little Japanese joke. They say that jokes are universal. So you don't have to be so stunned. Huh. You really are. Nodding with his hand on his forehead, Sho quickly realized that Myron, the beautiful doctor and teacher, was a very unique and troublesome person to deal with. Eventually, Sho became curious and asked Minamata in secret. Is that Myron-sensei really a teacher? Where the hell is she from? Oh, America. She's a true genius, one of the smartest people in decades, who graduated from one of the top universities there at the age of 12. What? Seriously? Sho was really upset. He didn't think that someone who would suddenly make a joke out of thin air when he first met her would be so. Well, geniuses are a race of people that normal people don't understand in many ways. That's kind of convincing, isn't it? I know. Sho and Minamata looked down at Myron, the genius who had started to write the character for No on the ground with them, and sighed. Then Myron, who had been messing around, got back on her feet and the examination finally began. The examination in the bus was really very simple, just some palpation, x-rays, and finally a small pill, and it was all over in a flash. Thank you, Dr. Myron. No. You should work on your body a little more. You'll never be able to satisfy a girl with such a sloppy body. Ugh. Oh, you're turning red. You're so cute. I don't know if I like this teacher after all. Sho hurriedly put on a t-shirt, sincerely thinking so. Thanks for your help, Kokoma-kun. So, Kokoma-kun, do you have a cell phone now? What? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. He took out a folded cell phone from his pocket and Minamata asked to let him keep it. Why? I'm sorry, it's a rule. Besides, regular cell phones don't connect on this island. There are a lot of places where photography is not allowed. So I'm supposed to take care of the residents' phones. When he opened his phone, he found that it was indeed out of range. Sho was hoping to take some pictures of the island with his camera, but it was no use. He gave his phone to Minamata. Thank you, Kokoma-kun. Now that the tests are over, we can go too. Hey Minamata, I'm done, and after this, I'm going on a love date with you. Kokoma-kun, you'll have to do the rest of the procedures at the facility over there. I'm busy with other work, but I've already asked Dird and the other girls to take care of the rest. So, I'll see you later, and thanks for your help. Huh? What? Do you understand? Shit. Wait, Minamata, are you trying to escape? You're going to leave me and run away. Whoa! Don't follow me. Miss Myron. Minamata and Myron talked to each other as they ran, and Sho could only look at them in dismay and smile. Ha ha. Well, the continuation is in that building over there. Okay, let's go. After completing the formalities without incident, Sho officially became a resident of Banjo Island. I'm a little tired. I knew it would be hard for me to go through the process by myself. I can't wait to meet up with my parents. As he walked out of the building, mumbling to himself. Oh, there he is. Hey, Sho. Huh? Whoa, Dird-san. Dird, Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti were waiting for Sho in front of the building. Dird's sudden embrace only confused Sho. Oh, you've finally finished the procedure. We've been waiting for you for a long time. What? Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. No need to apologize. You're tired of dealing with Myron, aren't you? As Aaliyah grabbed Dird by the scruff of the neck, Sho nodded his head in agreement from the bottom of his heart. Dird and the others laughed at his honest reaction. Myron-sensei is so funny. She's too funny for her own good, and I've got a problem with that. I'm a little bad at. Apuesta tends to withdraw in front of the teacher. The reactions of each of the four of them spoke volumes about Myron as a person. Sho was convinced that he would stand out on the island. It's a disaster for Minamata to be liked by that person. Ha, that's so true. Aaliyah agreed with Apuesta, and Palti smiled. By the way, Sho, have you talked to Minamata about the future? He told us to show you where you are going to live. Oh, yes. I heard it earlier. I'm sorry. You went to a lot of trouble for me. Thank you very much. No, it's not. This is no trouble at all. Thank you. Sho was really impressed by the good person. Then Dird said, all right, let's go. She grabbed his hand and started running. Aaliyah shouted, oh my God, Dird. Sho almost stumbled, but he kept his grip on Dird's hand and followed. Oh, by the way, I haven't asked you yet. Why are you doing this? Dird is fine. Because Sho and I are classmates. What? Classmates? When Sho's eyes fluttered, Apuesta followed suit. There's only one class in the high school, so we're all automatically classmates. The ages of the students are quite different. Oh, I see. There don't seem to be many children on this island, is there? Yes, that's true. There are many parts of the island that have yet to be explored, so all the adults are busy with work. That's why Minamata-san asked us to be the guides for the newcomers, since we came to the island earlier and are already familiar with it. I see. That's why you all should go too. Don't be so formal about it. You can call me Aaliyah, too. I'm Apuesta. Please feel free to call me Palti, too. Oh, yes, not yes. It will take a little while before I can talk to them casually, but they all seem nice and kind, Sho thought with a still stiff expression. I think that's the reason why I'm most nervous, because I've never been surrounded by girls like this before. Come on, let's go. We're losing daylight. Whoa. Duh, Dird. Oh, don't pull too hard. Damn, Dird's really excited, isn't she? She's like a dog that's excited to go for a walk, isn't she? It's definitely like that. I guess so. It's going to get even noisier from now on. Hey, Dird-chan. What is it? Are you here for shopping or something? Oh, Grandma Tommy. Where Sho and the others were going, from a small general store in a small village, came an old woman with an elegant appearance. She seemed to be an acquaintance of Dird and the others. When the old woman, called Tommy, made eye contact with Sho, her eyes lit up. Oh, she said. Is this the new guy who arrived today? That's right, Grandma Tommy. My name is Sho. Sho? I'm Tommy. It's nice to meet you. Yes. It's nice to meet you too. Sho bowed down to his waist and Tommy laughed lightly. Ho ho ho. Ah. Hey, look, everyone. Look. There are lots of new swimsuits. Dird called out loudly to Sho and the others and pointed to a gorgeous display of colorful swimsuits, the symbol of summer. Especially the women's ones. This is so cute. I want one. There's something that would suit everyone, too. Like this one. But I'd rather have that candy than a bathing suit. Huh? Aaliyah would look good in this cute kid's swimsuit. I'll blow you away, Dird. What? Why? I was just being honest with you. As Dird and Aaliyah started to make a fuss again, Apuesta also became interested in the swimsuits, saying, "This is cute," and even Palti was interested in the swimsuits, saying, "All of them have wonderful designs." Seeing the girls, Tommy said to Sho in secret, "How about it, Shokuen? Why don't you be a man and give the girls a swimsuit as a gift? I'm sure they'd love that." Oh, a swimsuit. But I don't have any. If he could, he would have given her a present in style, but unfortunately, he didn't have that kind of money. Then he remembered that he had once tried to give Himiko something she wanted with his New Year's money. Then Aaliyah, who had been by his side for some time, grinned. "What's the matter, Sho? You're a city boy from the mainland and you're not wealthy. You'll never be popular." "Oh, Aaliyah? Oh my God." Sho was slightly embarrassed by Aaliyah's frankness, but Aaliyah laughed and said, "I'm just kidding. Don't look so embarrassed." But it hit Sho hard as he had experienced similar comments from Himiko in the past. "I'm sorry, Tommy. I'd like to see more of the stores, but I'm showing Sho around the island today, so I'll have to come back another time." Yeah. Come by any time. And you, Apuesta, are you there?" Yes. Apuesta, who had been carrying a large bag, came out after exchanging some words with Tommy. Sho took the bag from Apuesta, saying, "I'll hold that for you." Apuesta thanked him a little shyly, saying, "Oh, thank you." Aaliyah made a hoo-hoo-hoo sound, which made Sho feel embarrassed. After leaving Tommy's store, the five of them walked through the village, which could hardly be called a town, passing by old, nostalgic houses and greeting everyone they met. It seems like only old people live here. Not many children, after all. Sho's words were answered by Palti. The youngest are in their 30s, but they're all out fishing in the ocean and usually don't come home for months at a time. They do have children, but they are usually all playing together somewhere. We don't often see them. Oh, I see. And the population here is small compared to the size of the island. It gets a little busier in the evenings, but I'm sure it's a lot different than where Sho was. I see. Apuesta's additional explanation convinced Sho that this island was indeed very different from the place where he had been living. Sho! This way. Come on, we're almost there. Hey, just relax, Dird. I can't calm down. Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti all smiled and said, "What can we do?" Soon, terraced fields and rice paddies appeared. They passed through a hilly area with grazing livestock, and after crossing a small river, the scenery changed completely. After climbing up the hill through the impressive giant trees, they found themselves in a dense jungle. I'm sure I'll get lost if I'm alone, Sho thought as he made his way through the tunnel of trees. Sho, over there. That's Sho's house. What? Wow! As soon as his vision suddenly opened up, he saw a beautiful sea in front of him, reflecting the sun's rays. You could see the coral at the bottom of the crystal-clear sea. It was a spectacular sight. Phew, we're finally here. I'm so tired. Yeah. Thank you all for your hard work. While Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti wiped the sweat from their foreheads, Derd, still full of energy, pointed and said, I'm not going to let you down. Look, Sho, that's where Sho lives, huh? What? Where? I mean, there's a house here. Sho looked for a house where Derd was pointing. But there was nothing but an empty plot of land. No, it's not even what you would call land. It was just cleared of weeds to some extent, almost like a campground. Right in front of them was the ocean. Sho thought that the only thing that could be found here would be a beach house. Where's my house? Isn't it? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. All of them shouted after Derd. As far as Sho could see, there was no architecture that looked like a house at all, although there were certainly some cardboard boxes that Sho had sent there earlier, but that was it. Well, what does this mean? Sho mumbled, unable to understand what was going on. Suddenly, a huge squall started to fall from the sky. The sound of the rain hitting the trees and sand in the jungle echoed through the air, and they were all soaked in no time. I am soaked. What the hell is this? Rain squall. Oh, come on, Sho, over here. We're going to get wet. Derd pulled Sho under a big tree, and Aaliyah and the others did the same. There, Sho noticed that his beloved luggage was exposed to a lot of rain. Aya. Oh, my luggage. It's too late now. Give it up, Sho. Aaliyah's words were cruel. The cardboard boxes were now completely flooded. Sho, those packages arrived during the last regular delivery. Huh? Apuesta, that's... Sho noticed Apuesta's statement, which meant that it was likely that Sho's boxes had suffered from this squall damage many times in the days leading up to his arrival here. That's... The meaning of having Takashi and his friends help him prepare for the move had been completely lost. After the squall had stopped. The books, games, and players are all wiped out. They were all my favorites. The only thing that seems to be okay is the clothes, huh? My cell phone is gone, too. What a mess. Sho was deeply depressed as he went through his belongings. The rich cultural life in the tropics that he had dreamed of before he moved here was fading into obscurity. The only cultural possession that remained was the waterproof watch that Sho now wore on his wrist. Wow. People here carry their music data in this. I see. So, this is a portable game console. But structurally, it's still sweet. Aaliyah took Sho's luggage, mainly machinery, and began to examine it with great interest. Apparently, she liked machines. Then, Palti approached Sho with an apologetic look on her face. Sho, about that. Sho's house. Apparently, it was not prepared yet. What? Sho couldn't believe his ears. It's probably, but there must have been some misunderstanding at the contract stage, because we were actually the same as Sho. When we arrived at Banjo Island, our house was not ready, and we had to live on the island for a while. The same is true of. It's the same as survival. The confession caught Sho by surprise, and Palti nodded her head. Sho, do you have the Banjo Island residential planning pamphlet now? Oh, yes. Sho took out a pamphlet of the island from his knapsack and handed it to Palti. Derd, Aaliyah, and Apuesta had also gathered around. As they all looked at it, Palti opened it to a page with glittering pictures of luxurious houses with the latest facilities. Oh, yes, this is it. Isn't this the kind of house you have in mind? As Sho pointed at the pamphlet, all four of them murmured, I knew it. What do you mean, I knew it? What? What is that sinister meaning? Sho was confused. Derd and the others looked away as if they were having a hard time saying something. Here, look here, Sho. The one who moved among them was Aaliyah. The part she pointed to in the corner of the pamphlet photo, there was a small note. This property is for reference only. Please make sure that you sign the contract and prepare your own accommodation in advance. What? The letters were so small that you had to look very carefully to see them. It was also written in a light color. You'd have to concentrate like you were threading a needle to notice it. Sho shivered and screamed. It's a scam. He slumped to the ground, probably unaware that his parents were also unaware of this. How was he supposed to live without them? His mind was filled with confusion and turmoil. This is the time. What should I do now? What? Sho continued to agonize for a while, and then noticed that the 3 people besides Dird had disappeared before he knew it. And then he found them. The 3 girls were gathered nearby, whispering to each other. This was the place where Sho's submerged belongings had been stored. What? Hey, Dird, I wonder what Aaliyah and the others are doing over there. What? I don't know. What is it? Dird and Sho looked at each other and wondered, then walked over to them. Aaliyah and the other 2 crouched in a circle and seemed to be looking at something. Sho and Dird, curious, slowly approached them. No, but this guy seems to have a personality problem. He's definitely black-hearted. Pretentious. But does Sho like this kind of cute, big-breasted girls? What the 3 of them were eagerly looking at were some of Sho's treasured items that were now soaked, and were, after all, the boys' prized possessions. Woo-woo. Stop. Stop. Sho rushed to the scene, and like an agile batsman with a safety bunt, he slid headfirst into the 3 of them, taking the treasure book with him. You can't look at these things without permission. Sho was on the verge of tears as he pleaded for help, and Aaliyah apologized with a groggy, "I'm sorry," and Apuesta and Palti's eyes darted to the side. What? What's that? What book is that? Sho, can you show me too? No. Dird can't see it either. What? Aaliyah and the others have seen it, but they're not allowed. I want to see it too. I want to read Sho's precious book. It's not fair. No. Girls aren't supposed to look. I don't understand. Sho's stingy. Dird puffed out her cheeks childishly. Apuesta and Palti tried their best to calm her down, and Aaliyah just smiled at her. After retrieving the squishy treasure book from Aaliyah and her friends, Sho was once again faced with a big question. How was he going to survive? Sho, I can understand your anxiety, but we are here for you. What? Palti said kindly. Dird continued. It's okay. That's right. It's going to be all right, Sho. We're here for you just in case something like this happens. Just pretend you're on the Titanic. That's all well and good, but you'll sink, you idiot. Dird slapped herself on the chest and exclaimed, "Ahem," and Aaliyah immediately shoved her. Sho regained some of his composure at the sight of the 2, smiling. Well, what are you going to do? When Sho asked, Dird said with a surprisingly voluminous chest, "Ahem. We'll set up your tent here. You can live in it for now." Tent. Yes. Dird's smile was as bright as the sun, and it made Sho feel a little better. Well, I thought something like this might happen. Yes. I've already prepared for it. I wish I could have finished with the preparations, but it can't be helped. Let's all go back to the house to get our stuff. Palti clapped her hands and the girls nodded to each other. Sho said, What? What? Sho was left alone on the beach. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait here for a bit. We'll be right back. What? Yeah, Sho could only nod. Dird and the others started running towards the jungle and were soon out of sight. Sho, who was left alone, zoned out for a while, then just looked out at the ocean by himself. Haha. I wonder what's really going to happen now. Haha. His pitiful laughter was muffled by the sound of the waves, and Sho eventually collapsed and lay down on the beach. That's when it happened. I'm back. Whoa! Sho jolted up, startled by the sight of Dird's smiling face. It had probably only been a few minutes since Dird and the others had disappeared, but they had already returned with a large package. I'm back, Sho? What's wrong with you? Oh, welcome back to. So early. It's only been about 5 minutes. Well, don't worry about the details. Okay, let's play survival for the time being. Yeah, I bought some seasonings at Tommy's store earlier. That's great, Apuesta. I told Minamata-san and Tommy-san about the situation while I was picking up my luggage, so maybe they can do something about it. Yes, that's right. Thanks. Here, show. We'll do our best together, so cheer up. Hey, we'll do our best to survive together. It's fun when we're all together. Sir, survival? What? Are we really going to do this? No, wait a minute. There's no turning back now, Sho. If you're a man, do it. Sho was annoyed by Durd's innocent look and Aaliyah's somewhat stern face. Until a few days ago, he had been living on the mainland, familiarizing himself with Japanese cultural life. He'd only seen survival on TV, and there was no way he could say, okay, I'll leave it to you, with his hand on his cheek. I want to go back too. I've only been here one day, and I already want to go home. For the first time in his life, he was a relaxed modern man who had lost his civilization. Soon after, the tent that would be Sho's new home was set up, and he saw the various survival tools that Durd and the girls brought with them. There were also a few tools he had never used before, such as a harpoon. Well then, let's start by preparing lunch. What? Lunch. Yes. I've already prepared the ingredients. Apuesta said, and she went on to open the bag that she had procured in the village and showed it to Sho. It contained rice and a number of seasonings. Rice and seasonings. What about the side dishes? Over there. Apuesta pointed to the vast ocean. Only the great outdoors. There are a number of things you can eat in the jungle, but I think it's best to start with fish, Sho. Fish is a valuable source of protein, and it's easy to cook. That's... Good luck with that. Palti handed Sho a harpoon and a snorkel, which he accepted without a second thought. This is? Palti smiled. Apuesta furrowed her brow in concern, and Aaliyah grinned. Then Durd said, Hi, holding up her hand. It's all right. I'll teach you how to harpoon. Are you serious? Absolutely. No, but look, isn't there a restaurant or something in that village? Ha. There's no cafeteria, is there? This is it. Give it up, Sho. Be a man. Aaliyah put her hands on Sho's shoulders with a dry smile. Sho was appalled with his mouth open. Really? Are you? Really? Aaliyah cut him off with a word, and Sho stood there aghast, holding the harpoon like some tribe he'd seen on TV. He seemed to know what he had to do. Let's see, all I have to do is put on this snorkel and go too. Okay, you're looking pretty good, Sho. Ha. I seriously want to go home. He arrived at the island about 2 hours before. Sho had been dreaming of a refreshing life in a peaceful tropical country, but somehow he found himself preparing to harpoon fish in the ocean. Ha. He could no longer help but laugh. No way. There's no way I can catch a fish with a harpoon out of nowhere. Sho climbed out of the water with tears in his eyes, his lower body still in jeans because they were wet from the squall, but he had already tried for more than 30 minutes and hadn't caught a single fish. In fact, not a single fish has even been grazed by the harpoon. Sho had often seen performers harpooning fish on TV, but it was too difficult to do so in real life. There are lots of fish, but... Ha. Sho is so clumsy. If it's your first time, I don't blame you. You're right, since you're not Durd. I guess harpooning was too challenging right off the bat. Sorry, Sho. I'm so impatient. Give me Sho. I'll do it. Durd's patience seems to have reached its limit, and she began undressing on the spot. Baha. Wait. Durd. Whoa. You idiot. Oh my god. Durd. Please calm down. Sho is here, too. Sho and the others rushed to stop her, but it was already too late, and Durd quickly stripped naked and snatched the harpoon from Sho. Sho covered his eyes with his hands, but Durd didn't even try to hide her body at all. She was apparently very excited. I'll show you how it's done. Watch me properly show. What? I can't look at you when you're dressed like that. All right, I'll do it. It took a while after that for them to manage to seize Dird, who jumped into the sea like a wild child.